Alright, now let's do a quick run on his articulation, starting with the head. The head can do a chicken head because it is double jointed. It will also rotate because, yeah, it is on a ball joint, and every ball joint is a swivel. Yeah, as Jobby would say. And the arm will go up very high. It can do the last shooting pose quite well. Rotate, forwards, backwards. The elbow is single jointed, but it does bend quite well. It's just what you need, I guess. It's a 90 degrees, or yeah, it's a 90 degrees. And the wrist will rotate and wiggle. It is on a ball joint. And yeah, of course, it has bicep swivel. Now the abdomen is actually quite interesting. The abdomen will go, it's on a ball joint, so it will go forwards like that. That's actually quite far for a basic kit, if you ask me. And the upper red armor is on the ball joint itself. So, as I mentioned a while ago, it can move on its own a little bit. That's pretty cool, I think. The waist can rotate. Just right amount, I guess. The front skirts will, they will move forward quite a bit. Actually, very slightly. It's there. It's not a lot, but I guess it still does provide enough space for him to do a forward kick. I did see some people divide the skirts. So yeah, maybe you can do that if you want to. The side skirts are on ball joints. So yeah, they will move. The back skirts do not move, but that's fine. That's fine. Like the leg can still go back that far. I guess that's not too bad. And can it split? I don't want to force it because the hip joint is actually not very durable. I've heard some complaints about that. So yeah, let's just say he can do about that. And yeah, the knees are double jointed. Double jointed. The ankle guards will wiggle. They're on a ball joint, a single ball joint. The foot will bend like that. That's pretty useful, I think. Can it rotate? Just a little bit. Can it do ankle pivot? Yeah, I guess that's just the right amount of ankle pivot you need. He can split that well, I guess. Yeah, he can stand properly. He can stand properly while split. Well, split that much. As for the Gundam's accessories, I'd say they are pretty straightforward. The beam rifle, it only has one point of articulation, which is the scope. I guess that's fine. The handle does not move. It's okay. The shield does not have articulation whatsoever, but yeah, it does have a handle. You can take it off if you want. And you can also, actually, you can, wait, let's take the handle off first. You can take the handle off, and then you can take the shield off. You can store it here at the back. So that's pretty cool. And you can also put the shield on the other hand, on the other arm rather, because both arms have the peg holes. So that's pretty cool. And as for the beam sabers, they actually do not come with effect parts, but something you can do, you can actually take an effect part from an HG kit. Yeah, the 1-to-144 beam effects on HG kits do work on this kit. So Here's an example. That's pretty cool. As far as posing goes, it actually can pull off quite a number of pretty good poses. It can also be mounted on a stand via a hole on the back or the usual crotch hole. By the way, in case you're wondering, the joints are pretty stiff on this kit, so be careful when posing, but they might get loose over time. I'm still not sure because I only just built this kit, but yeah. Of course, it can do this. Probably the most iconic RX-78-2 Gundam pose. And before I forget, you can actually use an HG hand on this kit. You can use HG hands on this kit. They are perfectly compatible. This one is from the high grade Beyond Global RX-78. So if you want to give it open hands, you can get open hands from high grades. And here we have the kit alongside other 1:144 renditions of the RX-78-2 Gundam. Here we have the real grade, the G40th, and the Beyond Global. And now, it's definitely not better in all areas than any of these, but I will say this kit is in its own way phenomenal. It is the best kit you can have as your first kit, not just because of how basic and simple it is, but also because it introduces a lot of Bandai's specialties in the most basic form. Here, I mean, you have Bandai's color separation, Bandai's articulation. A lot of the things Bandai is good at are here in this kit. This very simple package embodies a lot of things to expect from the Gunpla line in general. For that reason, I highly recommend this kit. It is good for beginners, but it's also great for people who have already been in the hobby for a long time because it's such a relaxing build. And it's something that's so fun to play around with. I can also imagine this being used for many customizations. There's a lot of customization potential here. I mean, like, it has like holes on the arms and on the back. You can plug things there. And it's also practically a blank canvas. So there's a lot of customization, a lot of scribing, panel line scribing you can do here if you want to. A lot of options for that. A lot of room for that, rather. So yeah, I think you should get this kit. Yes, please do get this kit. You will, if you're a fan of Gundam, if you want to get into the hobby, if you've been in the hobby for a long time already, get this kit. You will love it. That's it. Peace out, guys.